You suck at video games. Welcome to Inside Gaming Roundup Live. And well, maybe you don't, but let's put it into perspective here. There is a dog, the Shiba Inu named Peanut Butter, who will be speedrunning a game at Awesome Games Done Quick 2024. And I got to ask you, how many games have you sped run at AGDQ ever in your life?
Probably none, probably none.
Probably zero. I'm just saying. That's right. Peanut Butter will be playing Gyromite. It's a platformer released for the NES in 1985. Peanut Butter will be playing alongside their partner in crime, JSR_, who has trained Peanut Butter to be a speedrunner since they were a wee little cute puppy. That's right. JSR will also be streaming at AGDQ as well, going for time on Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. Awesome Games Done Quick has been around since 2010, and this is the first time, BK, a non-human is participating.
Really? The first time?
I think so. I can't imagine any other time. I will say, I don't have a lot of information to back that up, but as far as all the searching I did, I could not find another time that a non-human was. There's no like goldfish like training or anything, no cats doing speed runs. What other animal would do a speed run, you think?
I don't know, like a raccoon or like
a raccoon
or like some sort of ape gorilla situation. I'm thinking thumbs, like
I would just love to see a gorilla sitting on the couch. That would be horrifying. I guess Kobayashi did fight the bear. Like they played a bear, or he went up against the bear for hot dog eating. I don't know if you remember that. You may not have been alive that time.
No, that might be before my time.
Oh man! So you may see, you can see Peanut Butter right now on JSR_'s YouTube channel playing Gyromite, which kind of kicked all this stuff off. If you want to check him out right now, in the description, JSR_ writes, quote, "This speedrun was directed by JSR_, but all inputs were made by my Shiba Inu Peanut Butter. No assistance, auto fire, macros, or save states were used. This took years of training. I wanted to train him to do something special when I realized as a puppy that he was much smarter than most other dogs I've seen. Since I'm a speedrunner and PB was literally named after, getting a PB in a speed run, it only made sense to me." For those of you asking, how can a dog play video games? Let me explain. So JSR has created a controller specifically for Peanut Butter to use. That being said, no one other than Peanut Butter is physically touching the buttons or the controller during the run. It's all PB. It's all they're going for it. And it is super, super cute. And it is legit. I think their record right now is like 25:57 or 25:59. So Peanut Butter is going to be trying to break their own record at Gyromite of 25:59 at AGDQ 2024. Do you think this will start up a new category of speedrunners? I really,
non-human
hope it
speedrunners.
does.
Animals that
awesome.
speedrun. I would tune in a heartbeat. That's so cool to watch.
Absolutely. That would be amazing. I would watch every single frame of that. It's adorable, and watching Peanut Butter sit there just pushing the buttons and eating cheese is the most cutest thing ever, and I 100% will be tuning in when they go for their speed run next year.
Oh, next year. Gosh, that's so cool. Like, do you think you could train your dogs, Jack? Yeah, I know you have a lot of pets, or maybe your cats.
My dog Emma, she's an Australian Shepherd mixed with who knows what, but she's very food driven. So I think if I figured out a way, we've got her where when she knows it's dinner time, she sits in a specific spot on the mat every time and she waits for her food. So maybe it's something where I could go and train her to push certain buttons and whatnot. But that I don't know if she would. The thing about Peanut Butter, he's keeping focus for almost 25 minutes or almost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know if I could do that with Emma. She would get bored and just wander off.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
I can barely keep the attention span that long, and I'm a whole human. So
you are. Well, I mean, you're most of a human.
Okay. All right, Jack. Okay. I see how it is. I get it. Well, I've got a cool story as well. Not really cool. I guess it's just kind of scary, if I'm being honest. 'Tis the season.
That's the opposite of cool.
Well, I like horror stuff, so it's cool to me. And when I read this story, I went, "Oh, this is the plot of the next Black Mirror episode," or "Oh, this is an anime." So here we go. This just in: man arrested for stalking in Final Fantasy player. following her in game and in real life. Yeah, scary. So I brought this one up because I am a big fan of MMOs, and usually like MMOs are a pleasant experience. They're like a community game, and one of the few games that is actually extremely common to make friends with, and like even like lifelong partners. Like I've seen people get married through games like this. So when you kind of hear about stalking, it kind of scares you and leaves you quite literally terrified. I know I was when I was learning about the details of this. So this happened in Japan. Police in Japan have arrested a 38-year-old man for allegedly stalking in Final Fantasy player that he met in game and following her around in the MMORPG. Apparently, there were a series of stalking incidents occurred earlier in the year, both in and out of the game. Now, I am a horror fan, so that's why I said it's exciting because it's stuff out of a horror movie, but also terrifying. I know I can handle stalking in real life, but in game is where I draw the line, Jack. I just get out of my games. Just that's my safe space.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's too many stories about stalking going on right now. Either YouTubers, Final Fantasy players. I don't like this. I don't like this trend.
Yeah, absolutely not. Well, the Japanese police say the man began following the woman's character around in-game with his own character without permission and sending her multiple threatening messages. Now, as a female who has played games a lot of times, this is a commonplace thing. I don't know if you've ever heard about getting, stuck in the corner trapping. People will troll you and do things like that, just follow you on because they see you as a female player character or they know that you're a woman. So I can handle that. The problem is it went further. So he went as far to blackmail her, saying that if she didn't comply with his ask, that he would reveal the past private conversations to her family, amongst other things that have not been revealed. I'm good, dog. Please. I don't know, Jack, can you imagine just like mob farming and then you turn around and their player characters right behind you?
Yeah, that's eerie. I don't like that at all.
It's unsettling. Or like when you log on to the game, you get like immediate unsolicited messages. It's like the video game Ghostface. Okay, like what's your favorite scary movie? I'm playing Final Fantasy. Please leave me alone.
Yeah, this is my relaxation. This is my way to get away from things, and you are ruining it.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. But the man apparently denies having any romantic feelings towards the 28-year-old. Likely story, and denies some of the allegations made against him, and probably so for his own protection, because in Japan there's actually an anti-stalking control law. So what's kind of good and bad is the fact that there needs to be laws about this, but good that there are, and he can be prosecuted from this offense. It is a criminal offense punishable by imprisonment or work and fines as well, and it broadly prohibits stalking or any sort of things that are lying in wait, demanding a meeting, violent acts, silent phone calls, and sending dirty or explicit items, animal carcasses as well, and any sexually insulting materials. So if you're in Japan, Japan's at least trying to get your back for stalking, but there's a lot of room to be improved. As I was doing my research on this, I do know that stalking and a lot of peeping toms and that kind of culture over there is actually pretty rampant and very frustrating. So to see that it's creeping into video games now is like, all right, well, where are the precautions? And I'm glad to see that Japan is taking the video game portion of the stalking seriously, because those are your safe space. That's probably where you spend more of your time than like what you do normally. Like, so to feel threatened even in an online space is just as important as in real life, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. Is you want to play video games to get away from the real world, and then suddenly the real world comes creeping into it. I hate that.
I hate it. I know that the internet can be a scary place, and that like anonymity provides room for people to kind of go wild. So y'all take care of yourself out there, inside and out of the games.
You know we do this big Extra Life marathon stream every year, but did you know you don't need a wheel of vengeance, lead donations, and everything else we do to help support children's hospitals? You can sign up right now to play the games you love while raising critical funds for kids treated at member hospitals of the Children's Miracle Network. It's easy, it's fun, and it's a chance for you to help do some good in the world. Extra Life is proud to have grown into a successful community-driven cause gaming program, and they've raised more than $100 million in the last 15 years. By joining Extra Life, you are becoming a change maker for children's health, so go be a hero for kids in your community today. Sign up for Extra Life today to play games to change kids' health for the better. You can sign up using the link in the description. Go play games and do some good. And feel free to join Team Rooster Teeth if you want to. Let's talk about something a little bit less serious now. Let's talk about what could have been happening right now. A new piece of hardware has been leaked. So Ayaneo, how do you say it? Ayaneo, Ayaneo.
Yeah.
How's that pronounced, BK?
Ayaneo?
Ayaneo, a company that makes handheld gaming devices, has leaked, and I throw heavy quotes in there, has leaked a new system they are working on called the Ayaneo Flip DS. The company leaked, quote, images of their newest handheld, Ayaneo Flip DS, and it looks strikingly similar to the Nintendo DS, except with a larger screen, and also, it's not Nintendo. So that's the big difference there. And I'm throwing leak and big, heavy quotes in quotation marks because the company actually, they just straight up emailed a writer at lilyputing.com and sent them the images.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, they just emailed the images to lilyputing, I'm not sure how to say it, lilyputing.com, and just sent them there like, oops, but I guess that's easier than writing up a press release.
Yeah.
You just kind of just be like, here you go, and then let them write it up. So the DS version has a counterpart as well, without the second screen, called the Ayaneo Flip KB, which cleverly KB stands for keyboard. I don't even knew that. It's got a big keyboard where the second screen would go. It's like down in the middle where that second bottom screen is, and so you can just use that instead of having to do anything else. This is one of many handheld PCs we've kind of seen hit the market ever since like the Steam Deck really kind of blew up the whole area. Most of these are used for retro gaming, though, as being able to push more powerful titles requires a lot more computing, graphics power, and other resources not typically found in a handheld device because it just sucks up battery. So what do you guys think? Does this look like something Nintendo could have moved on to? Nintendo loves kind of taking something and changing and evolving and going radically different directions. They don't kind of do that in the iteration stuff. It's kind of like, we're doing the Wii, and you've got wireless handheld things. Now we're doing the Switch. Now it's like a portable thing, too. Do you think they ever would have done this? Like, this would have been like DS Max plus one PC or something? I don't know what they would have called it.
I feel like if we didn't move into the era of touchscreen, do you know what I mean? Like, we moved into motion controls and touchscreen. I think Nintendo went, we got that. That's party game material. I feel like this is a natural evolution of the 3DS. I personally enjoy that. It's hard to on the Switch use the web browser or play certain games just with how it's formulated, but it also kind of looks pretty bulky, and I do kind of think we have outgrown this with Steam Decks and all the other things that are coming out there. There's so many handhelds about to hit the market. I'm just kind of nervous there's going to be too much of an influx of it, and I'm worried for these companies.
Yeah, because you even have cloud gaming type stuff. I've got a Logitech Cloud right here that is I don't really use it as often as I should, and so it's a lot of these things have kind of hit now, and it seems like that's where people are going. But still, having to carry something around all the time is if it's not my phone, I don't know that I want to throw it in my bag, So
I'll agree.
Anyway, maybe that's just me. Chat, what do you guys think? Let us know. Speaking of coming soon, let's talk about some games that are coming out very, very soon. Some maybe even today. Fight the armies of the Sheriff of Nottingham and lead the rebellion solo or in co-op with up to 4 players. Play as one of the merry men, combine your attacks, and free the people in this futuristic dystopia inspired by the legend of Robin Hood in Gangs of Sherwood. That comes out today for the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and on the PC.
Oh, it looks pretty cool. I like the vibe of it a lot.
It does look kind of cool.
We've got another one coming up here. Gargoyles Remastered is the gorgeously redone version of the original 5-stage action platforming game. Playing only as Goliath, you must track down the powerful relic known as the Eye of Odin across time. Starting in the Viking era from which you sprang and then awakening, surprisingly, in a modern-day Manhattan? ? Gargoyles Remastered is coming to Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Switch, and PC today, October 19th.
Is that based off the cartoon Gargoyles?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Here's one for Griff. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. The world's raddest cars are back and taking the fun to the next level. Race over 130 vehicles with crazy new mechanics and even more vehicle types. Plus, build your own tracks with stunning new environments and different game modes to have fun off and online. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged hits today for the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
Keep it in line with the Hot Wheels. We've we've got another car-based game. Identify the best routes and balance of power, speed, and precision to overcome obstacles at the controls of a UTV, ATV, or rock bouncer. In both solo and multiplayer mode, your talent and choices of technique will make the difference in Overpass 2. Overpass 2 is coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC today, October 19th. So if you like off-roading, this game might be just for you.
Oh, let's go back in time to, I think, probably before you were born, BK. The iconic supernatural mystery, The Seventh Guest, has been brought back to life with cutting-edge VR technology that delivers an atmospheric story like no other. Explore the foreboding mansion, solve challenging puzzles, and uncover its dark secret. The Seventh Guest VR is hitting PS VR 2 and Quest on the PC today, October 19th. I think The Seventh Guest came out in like 1995.
It's giving 1995 with the faces of the actors as ghosts. I feel bad.
Seventh Guest release.
It looks really cool, though. I love this. Anytime VR can be used right, I'm excited.
BK, January 1st, 1993.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's one. I remember that game, so I was 11 when that one came out.
Well, keeping up with the spooky stuff, we got some more spooky games coming out your way. How about The Gap, right? Driven by a rare neurological affliction plaguing his family, Joshua has to recover his memories by exploring parallel realities through deja vu. Facing the most innermost depths of his past moments, both joyous and painful, seems to be the only way to get his life and family back together in The Gap. The Gap is coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC today, October 19th.
Do you think he falls into the gap and comes out with some nice slacks?
No. He always minds the gap. Come on.
Become a party legend in Jackbox Party Pack 10. The celebrated franchise returns with epic drawing battles in TKO2, chaotic type-offs in Fixie Text, time travel trivia in Time Jinx, hidden identity intrigue in Hypnotorious, and group music making in Dodo Re Mi. The Jackbox Party Pack 10 is hitting today for the PS5, Xbox Series XS, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, and we are absolutely going to be checking that one out.
Oh, 100%. We love Jackbox here. Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I got another one. Again, Horror Queen, bringing you the best horror games around. Check out this new one I got to see at PAX. That's right. World of Horror. Experience the quiet terror of this one-bit love letter to Junji Ito and H.P. Lovecraft. Navigate a hellish roguelite reality with turn-based combat and unforgiving choices. Experiment with your deck of event cards to discover new forms of cosmic horror in every playthrough. The inevitable awaits in World of Horror. World of Horror is coming to PS5, PS4, Switch, and PC today. Please go check it out. If you're a horror fan, you're going to love this one.
All right, we got one from a small indie publisher about a little title. Peter Parker and Miles Morales return for an exciting new adventure in the critically acclaimed Marvel's Spider-Man franchise for the PS5. Swing, jump, and utilize the new web wings to travel across Marvel's New York. Quickly switching between Peter Parker and Miles Morales to experience different stories and epic new powers as the iconic villain Venom threatens to destroy their lives, their city, and the ones they love. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 hits the PS5 tomorrow, October 20th, and I don't know if anyone's going to play that one. I think it's
nobody.
Kind of snuck under the radar and no one knows about it.
I can't believe no one knew it was about to come out. It's like crazy. It's not like it has like insane load times or anything exciting.
Or crazy fast travel systems that we've been seeing posted out all the time.
Wild. Anyway, another one, again, small indie companies. We love indie games here. We love to support them here. Classic Mario gameplay is turned on its head with Wonder Flowers in the super duper Smash Bros. Wonder Game. These game-changing items can
Smash Bros?
Smash Bros. Oh my gosh, I did. Super Mario Bros. Wonder Game. Oh my goodness. You see where my brain is. That's sorry. Okay. They also announced a PlayStation All-Stars, so I've just been in a Smash mood recently. These game-changing items can make some wonderfully weird stuff happen when his pipes coming live, wreak havoc as a giant spike ball, and lots more. Super Mario Brothers Wonder is coming to Switch on the 20th, tomorrow, October 20th. So check that out if you are a Mario fan.
And Blizz did a story on Tuesday about that game. That was a lot of fun. You should go check it out at youtube.com/insidegaming. Speaking of that, all of these archives for the Roundup Live go over at youtube.com/insidegaming. Give them a watch. You can also listen to them if you have an RSS feed audio thingy. You can listen to it and hear our smooth voices in your ear holes whenever you want, on the go, while you're on a treadmill, something like that. You could do like interval running where you just listen to us, because we only go for like 15 to 20 minutes. So you can do that, just run for 20 minutes and then cool down. Boom. There you go. You like running, right, BK?
Huh? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Make sure to check us live at twitch.tv/roosterteeth on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 3 until 7 p.m. Central. And go support us over there. You can also go to roosterteeth.com/insidegaming and find out or see all of our past archives and whatnot if you're a first member. And it really supports us and helps us out a whole lot. So we love you. Have yourself a good weekend. Go say hi to Blizz and BK at TwitchCon if you happen to be out there. And we'll see you next time for more.
Bye.